What is up, everybody? We've got the video out for the 1.01 to the 1.06. And this video is going to be from the 107 to the 112 Superflex rookie drafts. What are we doing with these picks? Who are we looking at? Who we can try and go after? So, guys, just do me a quick favor there. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you do play Dynasty Fantasy Football, if you do play in one QB leagues, check out the other videos I have down there. We do have one QB as well that I've gone separate videos for that. So, let's get right into the video here. The 107 to 112, we've got Jahmyr Gibbs, Quentin Johnson, Jordan Addison, Charbonnet, Zay Flowers, and Michael Mayer there. So, again, had mentioned it before. From the 101 to the 107 is pretty much where you want to be. Those are the picks that you want to have. After that 107, I'm totally fine with trading that pick for a 2024 first, trading back to get into the second round or maybe later on in the first round and an additional pick or additional assets on top of that, because it's just kind of a blur. Like after the Jahmyr Gibbs, like you can go with Quentin Johnson, you can go with Jordan Addison. But I'm not excited about making those picks, after that 107. So I'm okay with moving off there, trying to get some of these other assets. So if you do have the 107, Jahmyr Gibbs or JSN most likely will fall to you, possibly Will Levis. It all kind of depends on your league and how the GMs are going to be, who they're going to be drafting. But at the 107, you should have an opportunity to get one or the other of JSN, Jahmyr Gibbs, or Will Levis. That is a good spot to be in. So if you've got, one of those earlier picks and you can move back to the 107, I'm okay with that, getting the assets. Now, again, once we now get to the 108, 109, you've got your choice between Quentin Johnson, Jordan Addison, Zach Charbonnet, or moving back and getting more assets. So if you're in need of some running backs, maybe you move back from the 108, 109 and you take the 111, 112, or you take an early second and a mid second. Just get multiple assets so that you have multiple chances to try and hit on this pick, because some of these guys, they could be drafted in the back end of the first round as far as the wide receivers, or they can go later than that. And the running backs can be drafted anywhere from second round, third round. We don't know what's going to happen. Charbonnet most likely is going to be a day two pick in the second round. Gibbs is most likely going to be a day two pick in the second round. But there's chances that these guys fall, or especially the guys after that. Are they getting picked in the fourth round, fifth round? Some of these running backs, and or wide receivers after that. So, we've got Michael Mayer there at the 112 in tight end premium leagues. He may be going even a little earlier than that. Maybe he starts going at the 107, 108, 109 in those tight end premium leagues. But that 107 to 112, you don't really want to make those picks after that 107. So I would be trying to move those picks. Like I said, be trying to get more assets, get extra picks in the second round, 2024 first if possible, and or trying to get an actual player that is proven already. At the 108 to the 112, it's going to be hard to get the Garrett Wilsons, the T Higgins, or any of those kind of top wide receivers. So you're going to have to take that pick and add something on top of that to try and get some of those wide receivers and or running backs as well. Can you go after the Jerry Judys? Can you go after the DK Metcalfs? Can you go after the T Higgins? Can you go after the DJ Moores, right? I'd rather have those guys than any of these picks here. You may have to throw something on top of the pick to accomplish one of those trades and get one of those guys. But again, it all depends on the league that you play in and how people perceive some of these picks and or players. Guys, as we get closer to the draft, people are going to get that rookie fever. We start seeing tape, more and more tape on these guys. Then we're going to see where they go. So there's going to be, people that are going to absolutely fall in love with some of these players. And that is when you can kind of take the best chance and the best advantage as we get closer and even on the clock to get rid of some of these picks and stack up your teams there. More importantly, if you are in a position where you need to rebuild or you're not ready to compete yet, you definitely want to move back from those picks and or move to 2024, so that you can accumulate more assets. If you are contending, maybe you trade that pick for a more proven asset, right? The Cooper Cups, the Stephon Diggs, right? Maybe you go after the Saquon Barkley. Maybe you go after some of those guys so that you can, just take you over the top in your particular league. But that's pretty much what I've got here from the 107 to the 112. I don't love those picks. I want to move off of those picks. Let me know there down in the comments if you do have the 107 to the 112 or multiple of those picks. What is your plan? Who are guys that you're targeting? Or are you trying to move off of those picks? Are you trying to get more assets? Are you trying to get proven players? Let me know down there in the comments, guys. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. As always, hit that like, hit that subscribe if you do play Dynasty Fantasy Football. See y'all in the next video.